How to overcome depression. Now, before we get straight into this, I just want to let you know I was someone that had been suffering from depression since I was 9 years old. Just started to cry in class for no reason, waking up feeling down 24/7, and I did not know what to do. I started my journey of getting my mental health better when I was 14, 15, and from there on, things have been only up. So let's just start with what is depression. Depression is just clearly you do not want to be whoever you are. Whoever the character that you are at the moment, you wish you were someone else. And in order to overcome depression, you have to become someone that you want to be. This means having enough emotional strength in order to do the things that you don't feel like doing. So you got to understand that when you are depressed, you are at the lowest that you can feel. And of course, we do things that we feel like doing because we are humans. However, you have to trick your own mind into thinking in a way where it's like, I don't feel like going to work out at all because I feel depressed, but I'm going to go work out. Or I don't feel like eating food, but I'm going to eat healthy food. Or I don't feel like going and talking to that girl, but I'm going to go and talk to that girl. I don't feel like going out with any friends, but I'm going to go out with some friends. Or I don't feel like making any friends, but I'm going to try to talk to someone new. Whatever you're feeling, you cannot allow that to make you act in that way. The way that you feel should not dictate what you do. What dictates what you should do is exactly what you want yourself to be. So, I want myself to be a content creator. I want myself to be a window tinter. So what do? I order stuff that's window tint stuff, and I also record these videos. Even though I may be seeing 0 views, I do care. But I'm not gonna say I completely do not care. I do care. However, I'm not gonna be able to be a content creator if I just quit because I see 0 views, right? It's the same way that if you want to be someone who's not depressed and you want to be in shape and you want to eat healthy and you want to have friends and you want to have a girlfriend, you got to be the type of person where it's like, all right, you're not seeing any good results right away. You don't feel like it, but you're going to do it anyway. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I don't feel like recording every single day that I record, but I still pick up the camera. I have the microphone and I have the sunglasses and I put that on and I just say, you know what? I'm just going to record. It's the same way with depression. You're going to feel like you don't want to do something, but you have to do it anyways. People mistake depression for some type of illness or medical thing or whatever. And the truth is, at the end of the day, when you're constantly scrolling on your phone and you're doing things that are going to cause depression, like scrolling on your phone, like eating bad foods, not working out, because working out doesn't have to be at the gym. It could be in your own house. I'm saying just do 200 jumping jacks, do 50 push-ups, and do 100 sit-ups, and just do that every other day. I'm saying get your heart rate up, get the adrenals moving. I'm saying go out for a run. If that's too hard, just do the jumping jacks in your room. When you are depressed, you have to understand that it is just a feeling. Feelings go away, but at the same time, if it's a persistent feeling, you have to do something different to get a different feeling. So if you are depressed, you have to do something different in your day. Now, I'm not telling you to go and change every single thing at once. No, I'm saying to change one thing every day. So instead of you waking up and getting straight on your phone, you wake up and do 10 jumping jacks, right? Just 10 jumping jacks. You got to set the goals very low. Or instead of waking up and getting on your phone, you read half of a page. You don't read one page, you read half of a page of a book that you want to start reading. It's literally that simple, or even just a couple sentences, and then you get on your phone, and then just add little more things throughout the day. If right now you're having trouble showering every day, shower every other day. If you're having trouble eating healthy, eat just one healthy snack or one healthy food. Eat some peanuts for a snack instead of chips, or eat a couple pieces of chicken instead of going out to McDonald's or something. When you are depressed, it is very difficult to do absolutely anything because your motivation levels are so low to the point that you cannot rely on motivation one bit. You have to solely rely on your self discipline. And self discipline is self love. Self discipline is you doing what you want yourself to be doing. It's doing the thing that you want yourself to be doing. Remember that. It's doing what you want yourself to be doing. It's not doing what you hate doing. It's doing what you want yourself to be doing. That's why you got to be doing exactly what you don't feel like doing, but it's going to make you better. It's going to increase your value. It's going to make you feel better. It's going to give you more results at the end of the day because when you are depressed, it's going to be very hard to do anything. That's why you got to force yourself. Another tactic you can always use is journaling. You could always write down your goals, write down what you want to do, write down what you want to accomplish for the year, for the week, for the day. If you write it down, it's a lot easier for you to navigate and do the right thing because you have it written down and you can physically see it with your own eyes. What is it that I want to get done, and what is it that I want to accomplish by the end of today, this year, this month, whatever. But don't wait. Just do it as soon as you possibly can. When you are depressed, speed is so important. Speed is the most important thing to have when you are depressed. Doing things fast and doing them right away. Whether that's working out, whether that's eating the meals, whether that's reading the book, whether that's brushing your teeth, whether that's going to take that shower. Trust me, I understand how hard it can be, but you have to do it. You have to force yourself because when you force yourself, you feel better after, and you know it. Every single time that you force yourself, you feel way better after. And you're going to overcome depression by just forcing yourself to do what you don't feel like doing. And after you've been doing that for enough days, and understand there's going to be days where you fall off the wagon. Don't expect a straight line of success. There are going to be days where it's not going to be the way you wanted it to be. There's going to be days where things didn't go according to plan and things of that nature. But what I can say is you will get better. And all that matters is that you're getting a little bit better every week. It's not every day, it's every week. So if you miss a couple days because you're just feeling too down, don't beat yourself up. It's completely normal. It's going to take some time before you can actually be consistently doing it every day. And you might never get to doing it consistently every single day, but you can get consistent doing it 5 days a week. And that's 5 out of 7 days. And that's pretty consistent if you ask me. So don't beat yourself up when you're not doing the things that you want to be doing. Understand that it's all going to take time and that in order for you to get better, it will take time. But all I can say is you will overcome the depression as long as you force yourself to do things that you don't feel like doing and try to make it a game and make yourself as speedy as possible at doing those things that you don't feel like doing. You will be and overcome depression. And eventually, it will just be a normal thing for you to beat those desires and to do the things that you do not feel like doing. And then eventually, you will just be that person. It's almost like faking it till you make it. And trust me, you will make it. Have a great rest of your day.